Imagine a world where energy is limitless and costs nothing. Sounds too good to be true, right? This, my friends, is the allure of free energy, a vision of a world where machines whir endlessly without the need for fuel, where homes are powered without a single kilowatt from the grid, and where energy scarcity is an alien concept. It's an idea that has sparked a fire in the minds of dreamers and inventors, a beacon of hope in the quest for a perfect energy source. Free energy, as it's often called, refers to the theoretical ability to produce power without using any external resources. Picture a light bulb that never dims, or a car that never needs refueling. Imagine factories running round the clock without an iota of carbon emissions, or power plants that produce electricity without burning a single lump of coal. This is the dream of free energy, a world where power is as abundant as the air we breathe. But what makes this concept so captivating? Why does it hold such a magnetic appeal? Well, it's simple. Energy is the lifeblood of modern civilization. It powers our homes, fuels our vehicles, runs our industries. The idea of having an unlimited supply of this lifeblood without any costs or consequences is certainly a tantalizing prospect. However, the dream of free energy isn't just about limitless power, it's also about freedom. Freedom from the shackles of energy bills, from the tug of war over fossil fuels, from the guilt of carbon footprints. It's about a world where power is not just plentiful, but also clean and green. Yet while the allure of free energy is undeniable, the journey towards this dream is fraught with hurdles. The most formidable of them all is the fact that this concept, as beautiful as it may seem, challenges some of the most fundamental laws of physics. However, as intriguing as this concept sounds, it collides head-on with some of the most fundamental laws of physics. To understand why free energy remains a dream, we must delve into the laws of thermodynamics. These laws, foundational to our understanding of the physical world, are the ultimate arbiters of what's possible and what's not when it comes to energy. Let's start with the first law of thermodynamics. This law states that energy cannot be created or destroyed, only transferred or converted. In other words, the total energy in a closed system always remains the same. So, if we want to generate power, we must consume an equivalent amount of energy from somewhere else. Now let's move to the second law of thermodynamics. This law introduces the concept of entropy, which is essentially a measure of disorder or randomness in a system. It asserts that in any energy transfer or transformation, some energy is inevitably lost as unusable heat. This means that every energy conversion process, no matter how efficient, always results in some energy loss. Together, these two laws make the concept of free energy impossible. They imply that any attempt to create a perpetual motion machine, a system that would generate more energy than it consumes, is inherently flawed. No matter how enticing the idea of getting something for nothing may be, the laws of thermodynamics simply won't allow it. Over the years, various inventors and enthusiasts have proposed devices claiming to produce free energy. These proposals, however, often misunderstand or overlook the fundamental principles of thermodynamics. They may sound promising on paper, but when put to the test, they inevitably fall short. So, while the idea of free energy can be a captivating thought, it remains firmly in the realm of science fiction. The laws of thermodynamics, rooted in centuries of scientific observation and experimentation, stand as the ultimate reality check on such ideas. As you can see, the laws of thermodynamics act as the ultimate reality check on the idea of free energy. Aside from these laws, there are other inherent challenges that make free energy an elusive goal. One major obstacle is the continuous loss of energy in the form of heat during any energy conversion process. Think of it like trying to hold water in a sieve. No matter how tightly you hold it, some water will slip through the gaps. Similarly, in energy systems, some energy inevitably escapes as heat, making a perfect system impossible. Then there's the issue of resistance. Friction and air resistance are like invisible thieves continually stealing away bits of energy. Picture a cyclist pedaling against a strong wind. The harder they pedal, the more energy they expend. Yet despite their best efforts, some of their energy is lost battling the wind. Similarly, energy systems lose efficiency due to these forms of resistance. We also face limitations on the quantum level, the smallest scales of the universe. It's like trying to measure a ripple in a pond while it's still moving. The Heisenberg uncertainty principle, a cornerstone of quantum mechanics, states that we can't precisely measure certain pairs of properties like position and momentum at the same time. This means there's always a degree of uncertainty in our energy measurements, making it practically impossible to create a system that delivers unlimited free energy. These challenges might seem daunting, but they're not insurmountable. Just as a cyclist might find a more efficient route or a better bike, we can improve our energy systems. We can research materials with better conductivity, develop better energy storage solutions, and innovate in our energy conversion processes. But just like the cyclist, we have to work within the laws of nature. We can't create energy from nothing or make a perfect system with zero losses. That's why, despite the allure of free energy, it remains an elusive dream. In the face of these challenges, the question becomes, how can we get as close as possible to this dream? How can we make our energy systems more efficient, more sustainable, and less dependent on finite resources? These challenges further illustrate why free energy remains a dream rather than a reality. While free energy may be out of reach, there are viable alternatives that offer sustainable solutions. Renewable energy sources like solar, wind, and hydropower are not just figments of our imagination, but a reality that harnesses natural processes. These energy sources are clean, replenishable, and don't violate the laws of thermodynamics. But the story doesn't end here. Advancements in technology have led to more efficient energy systems. We're not just talking about making existing systems better, but also exploring novel technologies that push the boundaries of what's possible. Our pursuit of innovation has led to the development of materials with improved conductivity, cutting-edge energy storage solutions, and breakthroughs in energy conversion processes. These advancements are reshaping our energy landscape, making it more sustainable and efficient. As we continue to innovate and improve, we're moving closer to a world where our energy demands are met responsibly and sustainably. These sustainable solutions are our best bet in our quest for a more energy-efficient future. In conclusion, the dream of free energy is more fiction than fact. The laws of thermodynamics, governing the very principles of energy and its transformations, make the concept of free energy a tantalizing impossibility. While the idea captivates our imaginations, it's important to remember that these laws are grounded in centuries of scientific observations and experiments. Yet, this doesn't mean we should abandon our quest for better energy solutions, far from it. Instead, we should pivot our focus towards sustainable and efficient energy alternatives. The potential of solar, wind, and hydropower is immense, and their responsible harnessing could significantly alter our energy landscape. Moreover, advancements in technology and materials science are continually improving the efficiency of our existing energy systems, reducing energy losses and making them more sustainable.